I'm a loser, I'm a winner, I'm the sad one who's to say, I'm the faster, I'm the favorite, I'm the left out, run away. It's the wrong way you think today, what a chance you did take today. It's the madness your drive creates, what a chance you did waste today.
From the historic Darlington, South Carolina, to the music city that is Nashville, Tennessee, the Right Lane Cup Series arrives for its 8th round of the season here at Nashville Superspeedway, a large concrete mile-and-a-third racetrack with high banks, plenty of grooves, and a lot of very happy fans here on this 4th of July weekend. The fans are ready and raring to go, and so are the drivers. The 43 drivers will have to take on several laps here today. We'll go ahead and get you your starting lineup. DJ Curtis continues his charge through the ranks. He puts his number 2 Banana Boat Pontiac on pole with Derek Hamill to his outside. Then it's Jeffrey Finguy with Cody Lamas, the rookie, Ryan Griffin and Stephen Colon, the teammates, Peter Onjak and Julio Caesar. Then it's Alexander Phoenix and Charles Sanford rounding out your top 10. It's Lane Sanders and Luke Martin, Griffin Lapel McDermott and Alexander Rowe, Ryan Reed and Taylor Frey, Logan Cloud and Christian Vargas, Henry Thomas and Aiden Smith will round out your top 20 with Wyatt Junkman, Tim Fiegel, Jesse Turner, Zachary Fitzwater, Luke Evans, Joseph Shrigley, James Ellison, Andrew Thomas, Ben McDonald. Will Parrish making his first Right Lane Cup Series start will be in the 30th spot. Then it's Nick Gunther, Sam England, Carson Green, Diego Yepes, Noah Hart, Austin Murray, Devin Fair subbing in the 31 with Ian Dale, RJ Bishop rounding at your top 40. Alex Sanfatale failed tech, and Vince Freeze and Andrew Gutierrez had engine changes. Let's go ahead and go trackside. Get your command to start the engines and get this race underway.
Drivers, start your engines!
And DJ Curtis continues his rise from the ashes after a horrible start to the season. He'll start on pole. Derek Hamill, who is outside, continuing to qualify well. Hondas have swept the top 3 of the top 6 spots. The others not too far outside the top 10. Coming around through 3 and 4, the pace car is off. DJ Curtis in the Banana Boat Pontiac is going to bring us down to the green flag. And we are racing here at Nashville. Off into 1 and 2 for the first time. Curtis comes up the racetrack. Hamilton is inside. Derek Hamill crosses him over. He's going to try to take the lead in turn number 3. Curtis is not going to fight him off. Derek Hamill will take the race lead. No, he's not. Curtis fights back on the outside line. He washed up. Here comes Jeffrey Finguy to the bottom. Curtis leads lap 1. Finguy to the inside. Hamill back to 3rd with Lamas. Colon tapped the fence going into 1. Ryan Griffin and Peter Onjak. Side by side, there's Alexander Phoenix. Colon falling back 3, 4, 5 spots. Up front, though, Finguy has taken the lead in the turn number 3. As he's going to take the race lead out of 4. He'll lead a lap. Jeffrey Finguy takes the lead. Here comes Derek Hamill to the inside of Curtis with Lamas in tow. Curtis runs a very high line on the outside. Ryan Griffin. Curtis caught the fence. He got out of the groove. You saw it there. He tapped the wall. Ryan Griffin's going to take the 4th spot. Peter Onjak is up to 6th. He's going to dive to the inside of Curtis with GLM, the champion. Behind him, then it's Alexander Phoenix, Lane Sanders. Stephen Colon is 3 wide. A car caught the fence back there. That was the 70, I believe. Ian Dale. You see it there. Stephen Colon Couple of cars going 2 and 3 wide back here. Looking back through the field, this field has remained rather orderly. Shock nothing has happened. Coming out of 4 again, that is Jeffrey Finguy. He is going to lead a lap. He's going to put a good half a second lead on the rookie Cody Lamas. There's Derek Hamill in 3rd. Oh, trouble! Oh, wow! Carson Green is upside down! Oh, no! Vince Freeze is in it! Green slides down onto the banking. Comes to rest. The caution flag is out after a horrible crash. Jeffrey Finguy is going to lead us back to the caution flag. There's a scramble getting back there. Lamas is 2nd. Hamill is 3rd. Ryan Griffin, Peter Onjak, GLM, Alexander Phoenix, Stephen Colon, Curtis, and Julio Caesar. That is your top 10. See, there's Vince Freeze. He was able to limp that car back to pit lane after having engine troubles. The bad weekend, the bad year for Vince Freeze has gone worse. He's wiped the whole... Looks like he's wiped that car is all to pieces. There's Carson Green. My goodness, that car. We caught that car upside down. His leaders are going to come down the pit lane. There's Jeffrey Finguy. He's going to lead the whole field already. We're only 6 laps in, and he's going to bring the entire field down. Finguy going to bring them down. Derek Hamill, the outside pole sitter, right in front of him. There's DJ Curtis coming onto the pit lane. We'll see Christian Vargas. We saw the 39 car. He's the only one to stay out. Curtis coming off the pit lane first. He took 2 tires. Derek Hamill off. Finguy with issues. They're having issues pitting that 92 car. Finguy, after coming in as the race leader, having issues. He's not able to get out of his pit stall. There he goes. They finally got that 92 underway. He's lost at least 20 spots. But the caution flag is out here at lap number 7 here at Nashville Superspeedway after a grinding crash in turn number 1. We're going to get a replay and see what just happened. So this was Vince Freeze on the front straightaway, and he was on the inside line. It looks like, oh, Carson Green got into the fence. Oh! Oh my goodness. You saw Carson Green took an unbelievably hard hit. And that car slid down the embankment. Oh, that was a hard crash. Taking another look at it, going into turn 1. Yeah, Green caught the fence. He hit Nick Breeding. He got into freeze, and it sent that 67 upside down. The Jasper Racing Dodge on its lid. You see it sliding down the embankment. And they've extradited Carson Green from that car, and they've taken him to straight to a local hospital. Riding on board with Noah Hart. He was right behind this mess. You see it there. Oh! What a crash. This is the onboard for Carson Green. Hang on. This is looking back from Joseph Strigley's car. And you saw there. Ooh. What an unbelievably hard crash that was. Christian Vargas is our race leader. He stayed out, and as the field is going to catch up to him, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. We'll get you back to the green flag after these short messages.
For every turn, a twist. For every start, an untimely finish. For every win, someone who loses it. For every number, a nation. For every celebration, a brawl. For every split second, years of work. For every heaven, a hell. For every good old boy, a good old girl. For every curse, a prayer. For every ounce of order, a jug of chaos. For every twist, there's a turn.
Lights are out on the pace car. We're going to be coming back to the green flag. Welcome back to the Right Lane Cup Series, Season 3, race number 8 here at the Nashville Superspeedway. We're under caution after a grinding crash in turn number 1. Took out Vince Freeze, the Season 1 champion, and Carson Green. They've extricated Carson Green. He has gone to a local hospital. We don't have much word on him. We'll update you as soon as we can. Christian Vargas stayed out under that caution. He's going to lead us back to the green flag with DJ Curtis, Henry Thomas, Derek Hamill, and Cody Lamas behind him. Green flag is back out. We are racing again here at Nashville. Already a couple cars making moves in the back. We saw Peter Onjek get shuffled to the outside line. Griffin Lapel McDermott moves to the inside. That is Diego Yepes. They took fuel only on that stop. Put that zero Rockstar Energy Pontiac right up here. But I think it's starting to show. He is dropping like a rock. Getting passed by several cars. Onjak's gone by. There go the Spa cars. Cars trying that outside line now, though. Griffin Lapel McDermott up here. You saw Ryan Griffin use it. It's very slippery up there, but if you can make it work, you get a massive run down the straightaway like this 22 did. Derek Hamill trying to move to the inside line of the 2, DJ Curtis. All that has done is allowed the 39 of Christian Vargas to get away. Peter Onjak is in the pit lane. Oh, I saw somebody get spun. There they go. Fitzwater's around. Taylor Frey, Charles Sanford. Oh, no. RJ Bishop took a hit. The caution flag is out. The big one has happened on the front straightaway. There goes Zachary Fitzwater. Bishop scooting away. There's Diego Yepes. I believe he might have been the cause of that. Taylor Frey, another bad week for the 15 team. Logan Cloud. They had a good run last week. And now it's all for naught. But the caution flag is out. A lot of fluid getting put down. I believe we're going to take a little bit longer on this caution. But I do believe the cause of the crash was that zero car slipping back like a rock. We'll have to get a replay and see what happened. This is Diego Yepes. We caught sight of him in turn 4. He got in the fence, got clipped into the 59. Oh, Logan Cloud took a hit to the outside wall. Sanford and then Frey got hit again by RJ Bishop, and it sent the field scrambling. Several cars involved, at least 6. This is the helicopter cam. You see Peter Onjak was trying to pit. Yeah, Yepes hit the wall, came down into the 89, who tipped Fitzwater. Sanford got tipped into that mess. RJ Bishop. Noah Hart and Shrigley barely getting through. You saw Sanford spinning sideways there. So this is Charles Sanford. We had a camera on Charles Sanford, and you saw he was trying to get out of the way. He hit the back of the 70, got hit by the 89, and sent hard into the outside wall. I believe he was able to drive that 19 car away. Look at the damage on that car. Look at the damage on the 89. Riding on board with Jesse Turner, and you see Ellison was in the fence in front of him as the wreck is unfolding in front of him. And you can hear the screech. The tire noise, I believe, is the 4 of RJ Bishop behind Turner. This is the 4 of RJ Bishop. Was the fastest car in practice. We'll see how he was involved in this. Oh! He didn't slow down in time, and he just caught the 15 of Frey. Now to see the onboard in the ping pong and all this, that was Logan Cloud. A lot of big shots to that 89 car. The caution flag is out here at Nashville. We'll be right back after this.
Felicitations, malefactors! I am endeavoring to misappropriate the formulary for the preparation of affordable comestibles! Who will join me? I don't get it.
G'day. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to be enjoying this. Famous Foster's. Try it next time you're having a beer. Of course, you can't actually drink in commercials. That's fair enough. This is one taste that's worth waiting for. How long to go, mate?
5 seconds, Paul.
4, 3, 2, fade to black.
Foster's. It's Australian for beer, mate.
Welcome back to Nashville Superspeedway. This has been the Right Lane Cup Series Season 3 race number 8. And we are under caution for the second time today in 16 laps after a big crash out of turn number 4. Claimed at least 7 cars. We had a round of pit stops while we were away. Some cars elected to come down, take right side tires. That's going to put Ryan Griffin in the race lead with Aiden Smith in second. Austin Murray in the 5th part-time car for the Honda Factory team is 3rd. Tim Fiegel, the rookie's in 4th. And Derek Hamill is in the 5th position. This field has been thrown upside down by this alternate strategy that we have. We're going to see how that's going to play out. The pace car is off. The Napa Auto Parts Honda is going to bring us back to the green flag. Ryan Griffin takes us back green, and we're racing again here at Nashville. Off in the turn number 1, Murray, the part-timer, the truck driver, making quick work of that Spa car. As Fiegel's going to go with him. Hamill's to the outside line. That's Alex San Vitale, who started at the rear. Took fuel only on that stop and is up here in the 6th spot. And now they're 4 wide coming out of the corner almost. You saw Henry Thomas tank slap the wall there. A lot of debris seems to be caking up in 3 and 4 in these outer grooves, and I believe that's because of how hard the tires are wearing. And these cars just cannot get control when they get up there. But Yepes, and we saw that with Diego Yepes, he got up there and he just couldn't save himself. It has been, looking back here through the field, back right around the 15th spot. There's Angel Gutierrez with Lane Sanders. Nick Breeding is back up here. Ben McDonald. There's the guy that led from early on in this race, Jeffrey Finguy. They had issues. We got an update on Finguy's condition. They were having issues with the left side tires. They said they had no air pressure in either guns. A costly mistake for the 22, and it's put them right back in harm's way, as we saw with that big one. With Finguy now recovering, he's back up to 21st, but he's still got a long day ahead of him. Curtis, your pole sitter, at the latter half of the top 10. Luke Evans, the points leader, trying to pass him. And that's something I think we're going to have to keep an eye on. Luke Evans has been the turnaround of the year. He was 35th, and we talked about it extensively. That driver was 35th in the driver's points at the end of last season, driving that 43 car that sits in 3rd. He's been out of trouble for the most part this season, not having any issues to speak of, and he's just been logging in top 5s and top 10s left and right, doing a very solid job for himself and that Honda Factory team. There's already been talks about bringing him back to that 99 car next season. Behind him, though, is a driver that desperately needs a good run, Samuel England, who has been consistently the 4th Spa car in that stable. England has has 1 top 10 on the season and is the lowest of them in points. Meanwhile, he's got his teammates have been getting top 5s and top 10s left and right. England trying to put himself back on the map. You see Luke Evans making a very bold move to the inside on the 39. He's going to try to get around Vargas. Vargas stayed out again. I believe he's going to try to make it a one-stopper. Oh no, Lane Sanders! Sanders is around in front of the field. Aiden Smith got hit again, and it looks like everybody else is going to get away fine. The caution flag is out again. This time for a 2-car incident. Lane Sanders, after a good top 10 run last week, sat on the pole at Darlington. His troubles have come back to haunt him again in the Texaco Haviland Chevrolet. Aiden Smith, I believe, was the other car involved. There he is, has the left side of that car all slapped in. I believe there was a third car. It might have been DJ Curtis. We're under the third caution of the day and only the first third of the race. See if we can get a replay and see what happened here. So this is Lane Sanders. He was back in the 15th spot, doing a pretty good job. Curtis tried. Smith got in those marbles, and Curtis tried to go underneath him. They made contact, and it sent Curtis into Smith, into Sanders, and spun them all around. Taking a look from the helicopter cam, I believe that is going to be an accurate assessment of, yeah, he got into Smith, who got into Sanders. Curtis ping-ponged all over the place, but he was able to keep it going. Riding on board with Henry Thomas in the 36. Whew, that was close. Lost him about 5 or 6 spots, but at least it wasn't an accident. We're going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll get you right back to the action. This has been the Right Lane Cup Series, Season 3, Race Number 8 at the Nashville Superspeedway.
All right, Pinhead, your time is up.
Who you calling Pinhead?
You okay, Patrick?
Finland!
Use the Force, Luke. Let go, Luke.
Get that camera out of my face!
Okay, now, what do you do next?
Floor it?
Yes. No! No! Don't floor it!
Floor it?
No! No, no! Don't floor it!
Okay, floor it.
Coming back to the green flag, welcome back to the Right Lane Cup Series, Season 3, Race Number 9, here at Race Number 8 at the Nashville Superspeedway. Griffin Lapel McDermott is your race leader after we've been under caution for the 3rd time today after a 3-car accident off of turn number 4. All 3 cars have continued. GLM is going to bring us back to the green flag with the rookie Cody Lamas and a pair of Hondas in tow. Then it's Christian Vargas and Jeffrey Finguy. The green flag is back out, and we are racing again here at Nashville. Vargas finally took tires on that pit stop, and he's going to put them to good use. Off in the turn number 1, he's underneath the Hondas. Can he get 2 of them in one corner? Finguy to the inside of Hamill. He's going to have Phoenix, Ben McDonald, and Ryan Griffin in tow. Vargas had to back up the corner. It's going to let Luke Evans try the outside line. He's going to try to get back around Cody Lamas. Here he goes, the point leader to the inside of the 48. Let's see what he's able to do, but that outside line seems to be doing wonders coming out of turn number 2. You see Hamill and Griffin, Evans' teammates, using that to great effect. Lamas trying that outside line. Evans digging in deep with Hamill. Alex Sanvatel coming to pit road. They were reporting a loose wheel on that 30 car. Back off in the 1, though. It's GLM holding the fort down. His teammate Finguy right at the latter half of the top 10. A great recovery for that 92 team. Going inside 3 wide. He's going to try to make a bold move. It might work. Contact with the 39. Finguy taking no prisoners. He's going to get away with the lead. Look at this mumbo-jumbo behind them. That's Will Parrish, the rookie in the 7. First race for that 7 car, for him in the 7, with James Ellison. A whole wad of cars at the latter half of the top 20. Sam Patel coming back onto the racetrack. Back up front, Ryan Griffin is it back to 3rd. Hamill back to 4th. Finn Guy got the fence. He made contact with the 16. They keep it going. Almost a catastrophe out of turn number 4. Finn Guy got loose in 3 and 4, caught the 16, and they keep it going. Meanwhile, the Honda factory team have shown up and shown out. 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. That is how they run. Stephen Colon back in the latter half of the top 20. Let's see if they're able to get around. They got around Lamas. Here comes Ryan Griffin. He's going to try to catch the race leader. Derek Hamill to the inside line. Here comes Ryan Griffin trying to take the race lead from Griffin, Lapel McDermott. Derek Hamill to 3rd. He got around Lamas. Luke Evans to the inside of Lamas. Lamas had to back out of the corner. Here comes Austin Murray, the truck driver. They're going to take that spot from Lamas. Vargas trying to take that line to the inside with Ben McDonald, who seems little to no phase at all after colliding with Finn Guy. Great racing here at Nashville. I'm interested to see if we can get a long run in. Here comes Hamill. He's underneath the 22. Here he goes to the inside. If he can get a quarter panel and pull him back. Hamill to the inside line of the 22. Side by side down the straightaway, but Hamill's going to have some help with the 99 and the 88 as they fight each other. Murray said, hang on, I don't care if you're the points leader. I'm going to try to get as many spots as I can. Driving selfish, that's what Murray's doing, and I like that. Well, that's how Murray drives in the truck series too. Drives very selfishly. GLM gets kicked to the outside by the 99. He's up in those marbles. That's going to put the Honda factory team 1, 2, 3, 4. I've never seen a drive like this out of any organization. The Hondas have come to play, I will tell you that much. And it's a lot of cars behind them. That's England fighting his teammate. That's Tim Fiegel, the highest running lake effect car. I believe it's the only one that doesn't have damage. Looking back through here, there's the other Honda in 16th. That's Stephen Colon. Wow, Ellison collided with Noah Hart there. We saw that. Aiden Smith continuing to drive back forward. He's back up into the 22nd position. DJ Curtis, that's your pole sitter. Back here at 31st, they had to repair damage to the Banana Boat Pontiac. There's the other Lake Effect car, Jesse Turner. A lot of damaged cars. Fitzwater. Sandford. Lane Sanders is back here in 36th spot. There's Joseph Strigley tagging the wall again. A terrible race for this Zero car after causing that big crash earlier on lap number 16. Back up front, though, the Honda factory team has separated themselves from the rest of the field. Ben McDonald trying to get 5th from that 22 car. Griffin Lapel McDermott has just been dropping like a rock. That Ford just does not have any long run speed. That's his teammate going around him. That's Jeffrey Finn Guy. Trying to go around. There's Tim Fiegel. Tim Fiegel having a very good run. He was doing very good at Darlington, and then the motor blew. Blew up out of the top 10, I believe. And you're seeing it here. Fiegel doing an amazing job with that Freightliner Ford. He's the highest running rookie. It was Cody Lamas in that 48 car. Finn Guy tapped the wall a little bit there. I don't believe we're going to have very many cars come out of this race with a scratch on them. This race has been so physical. It's been like a short track race, even though this track ranges just over 1 1/3 miles. But this concrete has proven to be very irritable. You see Samuel England up to 5th. That's the highest running Chevrolet. Of course, the Honda factory team just has been bringing it. I am very impressed by this group. The 1, the 98, the 88, the 99, all of them doing an amazing job. Ryan Griffin leading his first laps since, I can't tell you the last time. We'd have to go look into that. For this car, this has been a great run for Ryan Griffin. He needs to start putting more good runs together if he's going to make a fight at the championship like he did last season. Of course, he's won, but his teammate has got to be the hungriest driver in the field. Derek Hamill has not won a Right Lane Cup Series race. This could be a good opportunity for him. Austin Murray, a win here. Imagine what that would do for him in the trucks as well. Would be amazing for that young man. There is Luke Evans, your points leader. I think they came over the radio and told Luke Evans, you're doing an amazing job. Just continue to sit back and get these points. And I believe that's what Evans is going to do. We're going to go through the field now with that top 4. There's Samuel England in 5th. Desperately needing a good run. He's getting a good top 5 run here today. Tim Fiegel in 6th. Ben McDonald in 7th. Jeffrey Finguy has recovered to the 8th spot. Finguy has been driving like a man on a mission these last few restarts. Christian Vargas is in 9th, and the other FPM car, GLM, rounds out your top 10. Nick Breeding is in 11th. Nick Gunther's 12th. Luke Martin is 13th. His teammate Cody Lamas is 14th. Andrew Gutierrez, an amazing run for that team, is in 15th. Alexander Phoenix is 16th. Wyatt Junkman, the 35 car, is in 17th. Stephen Colon is 18th, passing the lap car of Alex San Mateo. Julio Caesar is 19th. Aiden Smith, I got to give Aiden Smith an attaboy. He restarted in 35th. He's up to 20th. At this rate, he could charge into the top 10 with how many laps to go we have. Henry Thomas is the 21st. His teammate, Alexander Rowe, is 22nd, with Andrew Thomas 23rd. Then it's Peter Onjak 24th. The 7 of Will Parrish in his first Right Lane Cup Series start is 25th. DJ Curtis 26th. James Ellison 27th. Joseph Strigley in 28th. Noah Hart 29th. Jesse Turner. Yeah, Turner's got damage on that car. He's in 30th. Ian Dale is 32nd. Zachary Fitzwater is 31st. Then it's Ryan Reed in 32nd. Charles Sanford 33rd. Devin Fair, has replaced Justin Henley in that 31 car after Henley suddenly left the team. Lane Sanders is in 36th. Diego Yepes is 37th. Alex San Mateo is 38th, and the rest of the field is out of this race. But for right now, Ryan Griffin is doing his best to maintain a good half-second lead over Derek Hamill and Austin Murray. Griffin, I'm sure, is trying to take care of his equipment, take care of his tires. You see Murray going to the inside of his partial boss. Derek Hamill Derek Hamill directly owns that 88 car. That part-time entry. And Murray, an impressive job here today. I'm sure this will go a long way for him. But Hamill crossing him over. Coming out of 4. You see the Honda stranglehold is about to be broken because here comes Samuel England up to 4th. That car has slowly been rising. Spa knows how to win here at Nashville. They've won here before. And for England, I'm sure this will be a make or break race for him. He has been becoming increasingly frustrated the last few weeks as runs just have not been materializing for that car. Ben McDonald, we've noticed he has started to reel in the front group, albeit very slightly. Ben McDonald was your points leader for much of the season. Though he's behind Luke Evans, he's trying to get back up into the top 2 in points. Then you got Tim Fiegel behind him, trying to do a great job service for that team. Then it's Jeffrey Finguy. Finguy has let that youngster go. Then there's Vargas and GLM. Angel Gutierrez is up to 11th. How about this for Angel Gutierrez? That team, that 52 car has DNQ'd races this season, and yet has been able to show up when they're able to get into these races, and it just hits just right. They're able to show up and show out. Of course, they've gotten some upgrades. They are receiving engines from Spa, from Sanders Performance Autosport, and I saw Nick Breeding was back there trying to pit. We might be having green flag pit stops here. But Angel Gutierrez has been doing an amazing job here. Of course, they're all chasing this man, Ryan Griffin. We've got some green flag pit stops coming. We're going to take a quick moment here, take a quick break, and we'll take you right to the finish. Ryan Griffin is your race leader. We'll be right back right after this.
You spend the day going in circles, and you earn the right to do one more. That's fuel for the soul.
During a 500-mile race, the Texaco Haviland race team will change the tires, replace the fuel, and adjust the suspension. But there's one thing engineered to go the distance: the oil. Haviland, race-proven protection.
Yeah, it's great being driver of the wacky racer, but it has its downside. How about this free ride day? Are you ready?
I guess so.
Hey, man, what are you anyway? Hey, Greg, that dog's got some weird fluid leak.
Hey, look at me, mamacitas. Are you sure this is safe? Is this speed legal? Let me out of this thing. Whoa! Oh, mama.
I would have definitely put in more solid fuel rocket propulsion with nuclear transmitters and electron-induced injection systems. What you have here is so... pretty bus. You even need a...
Yeah, I guess they are kind of pretty, especially this one.
Correct.
Your race leader is on the pit lane. Welcome back to the Right Lane Cup Series Season 3, race number 9 at the Nashville Superspeedway. Ryan Griffin has brought his Napa Auto Parts Honda down the pit road, leaving Tim Fiegel out. Griffin having issues. Oh, wow. Griffin's having issues getting into his pit stall. That's going to cost him valuable time. Collided with the 75 on the pit road. That's not going to be good for him. A lot of cars coming in and out of the pit lane. Trying to look for the driver that stayed out. There's Derek Hamill. Gutierrez is out. There's Diego Yepes. Tim Fiegel is around here somewhere. He is your race leader. There he is. Fiegel is on the pit lane. And I believe that's going to pass the race lead. There's Ryan Griffin. We're going to see where he cycles out. He was your race leader, but after colliding on pit road, he might lose the lead. I believe he has lost the lead. In fact, I believe he's lost many spots. Yes, he's lost the lead. I don't know where this is going to cycle him out to. Peter Onjak and DJ Curtis. Wyatt Junkman, Caesar. There's Tim Fiegel coming out of the pit lane. He was your race leader. We'll find out where he will end up. Turner is holding up GLM, as is Ryan Reed. Ellison is in a hole. They're all in a group. GLM trying to get around this lap traffic. And yes, Derek Hamill is your race leader. There he is. He's got a 1.9 second lead on Luke Evans' teammate. Samuel England is third, fighting Sam Vitale, and Sanders is boss. There's Ben McDonald in fourth, Christian Vargas in fifth. Nick Gunther is sixth. How about that for the rookie out of the Bishop Family Racing Camp? Gunther doing a great job leapfrogging this field. Tim Fiegel's 7th. The rookies have shown up to play here today, here at Nashville. That's the 4th one that's been in this top 10. GLM, there he is, Henry Thomas. How about Henry Thomas? He's recovered in 9th. There's Luke Martin in the 10th spot. And Ryan Griffin, there he is in 20th after coming in the race leader. Ian Dale coming off the pit lane. They had issues with that 70 car. But up front, we'll be coming back to 14 laps to go for Derek Hamill. He has come closer than anybody to winning a race and has not yet to do so in the Right Lane Cup Series. And I said at the top of the show, he's probably the hungriest out of any of these drivers to win. His teammates have all won. Ryan Griffin has won races. And here Derek Hamill is trying to win. Be the second driver for the Honda factory team to win. He just needs to maintain a gap. You saw there he gained time on the 99 car of Luke Evans. Evans was stuck in that lap traffic. England having to deal with the Jesus car Dodge that is Ian Dale, making just his 3rd start of the season. There is Ben McDonald riding in 4th. Vargas, though, has been run down by the rookies, Gunther and Fiegel. GLM is in sight, too. This is going to be an interesting battle to watch in the latter half of the top 10. Especially as there's Thomas and Martin. There's Phoenix and Finguy. Aiden Smith has moved up to 13th. They are all these drivers are within a good shot of oh my goodness, that was almost an accident. Vargas almost got turned by Alex Sanvatale coming out of turn number 4. A close call. Vargas not happy over the radio because Sanvatale has fresher tires than Vargas and yet is fighting him as a lap car. I don't know what all that's about. Coming on to the front straightaway. You see there a changeover for 3rd might be in order as Ben McDonald is going after England. He's going to get him. But England fighting back on the outside line. 10 laps to go here at Nashville. Coming back to 9 laps to go is Derek Hamill. Trying to become the 3rd first-time winner this year in the Right Lane Cup, or the 4th first-time winner in the Right Lane Cup Series this season. Ben McDonald at Sonoma, Jesse Turner at Richmond. That man there, Charles Sanford, last week at Darlington. Hamill trying to be the 3rd new winner in a row in the Right Lane Cup Series, and he's just got 8 laps to hold on. What he does not need is a caution flag or a mechanical failure. Really anything to derail that great run. I'm sure his teammate, though, Ryan Griffin, is going to be looking back in disgust about how this race has gone. Considering that he was doing an amazing job. He was leading this race, and Griffin got collided. He collided with Julio Cesar under that caution. Or under that green flag pit stops, excuse me. And now I believe he's going to have to settle for a position well deep in the field. That's not going to show the great run that one team had. Yeah, 16th place. He does, I think, have time. Joseph Shrigley's up to 13th. Wow! Lama shoved Shrigley into the 40 car. Shrigley might be able to get a 12th here. A great run for Joseph Shrigley. A lot of drivers getting good runs here today. Gunther, we mentioned. Tim Fiegel, Shrigley, Gutierrez. All having great runs. Coming back around, it'll be 5 laps to go for Derek Hamill. Hamill trying to be the 4th, as we said, the 4th new winner in the Right Lane Cup Series. Be the second winner for the Honda factory team. Of course, this comes as rumors have been circulating around the garage that this driver might not have a sponsor after this year. 5 Hour Energy is rumored to leave that team. So this would be a great, maybe not a great ploy to get them to stay, but perhaps maybe also a great audition to maybe get a new sponsor involved for that 98 team. Coming around, it's going to be 3 laps to go. Three laps to go here at Nashville. Derek Hamill has been, we've talked about it, for much of his career. He has come close to winning races. He had a great charge at the end of last season, was getting top 5s left and right. He started off well this season, had a couple of hiccups. But now he is on cruise control. He is putting time on his teammate. He is doing an amazing job just writing things out. Coming through 3 and 4, he is going to come and take the white flag and possibly and hopefully become the next winner in the Right Lane Cup Series. 1 lap to go for Derek Hamill. After a topsy-turvy race, very competitive, very chaotic race here at Nashville, it's going to end with a first-time winner. Going down the back straightaway through 3 and 4. Derek Hamill is finally going to be a winner in the Right Lane Cup Series. Derek Hamill, win number 1 here at the Nashville Superspeedway. How about that? Luke Evans comes home second yet again. That's going to extend his point lead. Tim Fiegel in 30 holds off Ben McDonald. He'll get 4th. Vargas gets a 5th spot. There's Samuel England in 6th. Griffin Lapel McDermott 7th. Nick Gunther 8th. Luke Martin 9th. And Jeffrey Finguy rounds out your top 10. But congratulations to that man there. Derek Hamill, after an amazing run for him, finally is going to be taking that team to victory lane. Thank you all so much for watching this great race at the Nashville Superspeedway. Very chaotic, but I'm sure that for that man, at least, Derek Hamill, this is going to be a night to remember. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will get you your finishing results here momentarily.